Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Panther Forum. I'm Tristan Harlan. Last week, the Panthers took on the Catholic Rockets at home. Let's take a look at some of those highlights from that game.
The Panthers opened up the game with a touchdown pass from Tyler G to Braden J to put the Panthers up 7-0. Catholic would score on the next drive, but Tyler G and company would score once again, this time targeting Tyler Carmack for the score, making the score 14-7 Cabot. On the next drive, the Cabot Panther defense came up big when they sacked Catholic's quarterback, causing him to fumble, which gave the Panthers the ball back. Cabot was only able to get 3 points on the board, however, Catholic threw an interception to Cabot's Tyler Parks, who ran all the way down the field, scored a touchdown to end the first half, however, the refs ruled him out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. The second half was much of the same for the Panthers. Tyler G would find Braden J on this play, who would score once again, giving the Panthers even a bigger lead against their conference rival. The next time the Panthers had the ball, Jacob Parks got the handoff, ran up the middle, and got all the way to the one before being tackled by Catholic's defender. Both teams would have scored success in the fourth quarter. However, Catholic trying to get back on the board with a desperation pass, which was intercepted by Jaden Ross before being ruled out. In a last-second attempt to get something on the board, Catholic would have a failed play, but their running back was able to gain a bunch of yards before being stopped to end the game.
Tonight, the Panthers travel to Collierville, Tennessee to play in the first out-of-state game in Cabot football history. The Collierville Dragons come into this game 2-1, and Cabot comes into this game 4-0. Cabot has had an impressive year so far with the likes of Tyler G, Tyler Parks, Jaden Ross, Braden J, and other electric players on both sides of the ball. In order to win tonight's game, the Panthers need to limit their turnovers late in the game, not make too many mistakes on the road, and if the Panthers can capitalize on the big plays, the Panthers should be able to continue being undefeated. Tonight is not a conference game, but it still counts for the overall record. Thank you for watching the Panther Forum. I'm Tristan Harlan, and remember, ladies and gentlemen, go Panthers. And get ready for some Cabot football action, ladies and gentlemen, because this game is going to be a great one.
It's certainly going to be a fun one to watch. Tristan, get your popcorn ready.
The Panthers are in tonight's game in the white and red uniforms that they wore on the road. The Dragons are in a maroon gray look. Those jerseys actually look very good for the Dragons. As I mentioned, first out-of-state game, so I'm excited to see what this team can do.
Oh, certainly.
Collierville comes into tonight's game 2-1 on the season. As I mentioned, Cabot is undefeated. Their wins coming against teams like Jonesboro, Searcy, El Dorado, Catholic, and there's plenty more great teams left on the schedule for this Panther team to face, as Cabot will kick the ball off to start the game, which means they will get it to start the second half.
And the Panthers will be looking to add another name to that undefeated list in Collierville.
The Dragons are taking the field now with their return team. Tyler G is on the sideline right in front of me warming up. Return team
is now getting in their positions. What is something coming into tonight's game, Tristan, that the Panthers need to do, or something that you're expecting from the Panthers?
Well, the Panthers have just got to stay balanced on the offensive attack. They've got to mix it up, show Collierville looks they haven't seen. These teams have not seen too much of each other at all.
Panthers are about to kick, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The kick of tonight's game is underway, is fielded around the 12-yard line as he can't get into it. And he almost just laid a big hit there as he has open field. He's knocked out of bounds there by number 31, Cole Easton there.
And that was cornerback Marcus Lee on the return there for Collierville.
So here comes the Cabot defense. Arguably, some fans say that this is the strong point of this Cabot Panther team this year, is the defense.
It certainly is the foundation of this Cabot Panther team this year. They have been pivotal in keeping this undefeated streak alive.
Got guys like Jaden Riles, Tyler Parks, Houston Wiley, Chase Gibson, Eric Masterson. Those guys on that defensive side are what keeps that foundation strong and what keeps this undefeated season alive so far.
We await the call here.
It's going to be first down here. Ball on about the 35-yard line. Collierville in the shotgun formation, sends a man in motion. He'll hand it off here to number 2, Scotty Alexander. He's around to the left-hand side. He'll be knocked out at around the 45-yard line.
That was Landon Meek forcing him out there.
Tristan, with tonight's game being kind of a more chilly, more fall-like game, do you expect to see some of our guys on defense kind of not really adjusted to that type of weather here tonight?
Well, maybe here at the start, but I expect as the game goes along that they are able to adjust to the weather as it continues.
So it'll be another first and 10 after the great run by Alexander for the Dragons. Collierville in the shotgun formation. Sends a man in motion once again. Calls for the snap. Hands the ball off to his running back. He's up the gut. He'll be brought down just past the 50-yard line. That's number 29 on the run, Troy Martin. They are now in Cabot Panther territory here on their first drive of the game.
Collierville sticking with the run early. We'll see if it keeps up.
I do believe he was brought down there by number 98, Jose Lopez.
Jose Lopez brings up a second down for the Dragons.
Be second down and short here for Collierville.
Ball is on Cabot's side to the 50.
As it looks like a false start penalty will come into play early, so Collierville will be moving 5 yards back.
See the referee's decision here.
Dead ball foul. False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Will be a false start indeed. That'll back him up. 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 47-yard line after the penalty.
Ball set on the 48-yard line.
So number 2, Scotty Alexander, closer to the line. Does believe he'll be in slot. He'll be in motion here. He'll get the ball once again. He runs up the gut. He will go absolutely nowhere on the play.
Just stuffed there by that sturdy Panther defensive line.
Bringing up a third down here. Panthers just need one more stop on this down here to get Tyler G., Kyler Carmack, Braden J., Dante Barker, Jacob Parks. Those guys on the field. What an electric offense we have, too, not to discredit them from how great the defense has been playing this season.
Our offense is absolutely sensational, and right now the defense is just getting them momentum.
Here we go, third down here. Ball on the 50.
Panthers were showing blitz there at the line. We'll see if they go back to it. Collierville changing the call.
Ethan Pettigrew is in shotgun formation. Drops back, looks, throws it over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. 4th down coming up. What a great stop there by the Cabot Panther defense. It was almost a sack there on that play. Looks like the offensive line didn't really block for their quarterback very much on that play.
Well, offensive line just collapsed there. I mean, it was just easy to get to the quarterback. Great pressure there created.
So our hands team does come on the field. Deadly number 3, Kyler Carmack, is back to receive the punt.
I believe that was Eric Masterson creating the pressure there.
Punt. Almost blocked there by Justin Carnes. It's a high kick. Calls for the fair catch. He'll fall at about the 15-yard line. So here come your Panthers offense. Remind you of some of the weapons, as you might have heard in the Panther forum. Quarterback Tyler G., receiver Kyler Carmack, another receiver Braden J. running back Dante Parker and Jacob Parks, those guys are able to create space and able to create plays to get 6 points on the board.
This Cabot Panther offense is certainly loaded with weapons.
Here we go. 1st and 10 here for the Panthers at about the 15-yard line.
However, we must keep in mind the Panthers will be without one of their key weapons in Marlon Crockett here tonight.
That's true. Talking to some of the players over the course of this week, they did say Marlon wasn't expected to play. As G drop back, throws it over the middle, has a man, that's going to be caught. He's at the 50, the 45-40, tries to juke around, gets brought down at about the 35-yard line. That is caught by number 23.
That's Trey Birdsong over the middle there, Tristan.
You mean Trey Speedy Birdsong, my friend there. When he gets in the open space, he's able to burn his defender and catch that open pass.
And that's the way you want to start. You could not have started any better for this Panther offense.
Well, what a statement that is from Tyler G in the first passage tonight, because if you remember, Tristan, last week, Tyler G struggled late in the 4th quarter and 3rd quarter where he threw a bunch of interceptions, which got Catholic to come back almost, but we ended up winning by 10. So handed off to Jacob Parks. Jacob Parks is around the outside, just stiff arms him, and he'll be brought down at around the 29-yard line.
Great run there by Parks, cut it to the outside.
Then on that tackle, number 38, Terrence Choi.
Here goes 1st, 2nd down here for the Panthers after the great first play of the drive here for the Panthers. It was a long pass there from G to Birdsong.
Panthers right now have all the momentum. Collierville on their heels.
Shotgun formation, Cabot. G sends a man in motion. Calls for the snap. He'll hand the ball off to Jacob. Jacob tries to spin for one. He'll go nowhere as he just gains. A ball does come out. They're saying Collierville has it. But it does look like he was down before the fumble was occurred.
That was Jaden Malone on the tackle there for Collierville. As Dante Barker will check in now.
On that tackle, number 23 for the Dragons, that's Jaden
And that's what they will call it. He was on the turf before he did lose possession of the ball. So we go 3rd down here for the Panthers. 3rd and 3. Ball on the 28-yard line, only gaining a yard on the play.
Waiting for the call here. Birdsong will be lined up on the outside.
Carmack and Jay bunch to the right. Excuse me, now they're got a little distance. G drops back, looks, throws it, has nowhere to go. Flag does come out late, and I do believe it will be against Collierville, and it does look like it will be, if anybody, on number 17, J.D. Mills.
That's got to be pass interference. As soon as Jay broke into his route, he was just held there.
We're waiting the call here.
Pass is incomplete to number 5. That's Braden Jay. There was a flag on the play.
Still awaiting the call here.
Holding on the defense. 10-yard penalty. 1st down.
Well, it wasn't necessarily a pass interference as much as it was a hold call.
Either way, it's a Cabot Panther 1st down.
It is indeed, my friend. The first new set of downs here after the penalty. Cabot deep in Dragon territory here.
Looking to get some points on the board.
Looking for the play call.
G's got it.
Birdsong, Carmack, and Jay receivers. Sends, looks to be Jay in motion, hands it off to number 29. That will be Dante Barker as he gains maybe 1 on the play.
Little misdirection there, just nowhere to go for Barker.
He was assisted by number 90, Antonio Chambers.
2nd down here for the Panthers.
That was Antonio Chamber on the tackle there.
G looking for to the sideline for the call here.
Ball's on the 17-yard line.
Ball's on the 17. 2nd and 9. G sends a man in motion here. Calls for the snap, drops back, looks, ducks one, run, takes it himself, and he's in open territory. He could take it on the touchdown. But ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, there was a flag thrown late on the play, so it could be coming back.
Have to see the call there either way. Great decision by G to pull it down and keep it. See what the flag is here.
Illegal formation on the offense. 5 men in the backfield. 5-yard penalty. Repeat the down.
So it wasn't legal formation there by the offense. So the touchdown will be wiped off the board, and it will be coming back.
Panthers maybe got a little too creative with that play call there and cost them 6 points.
Well, here we go after the flag.
It'll back the Panthers up to the 22-yard line.
Panthers are now on the 22. Second down here. G, shotgun formation with Barker to his left. Calls for snap, drops back, looks. He throws it deep, has a man open. Flag comes out late. Multiple flags here. It could be pass interference, and we could be right knocking on their door here.
Carmack could have easily had a touchdown there if he was not interfered with. This will definitely be pass interference. So here we go. We await the referee's call here. We presume the Panthers will be moving up, and it looks like they are.
On the defense, at least half the distance to the goal from the previous spot. Repeat, second down.
That will be half the distance to the goal, so the Panthers will move up here. Still second down, though.
Repeat, second down. The ball sitting on the 12-yard line.
Be 2nd and 2 here for the Panthers as G awaits the call.
On the 12.
Slowly inching forward.
If you're Tyler G and company, what do you do here? Do you try to run it with Jacob or Dante, or do you just try to hit one of your receivers?
As he sends Jay in motion here, looks like he's going to throw it.
Has nowhere to go. Throws off his back foot. That'll just be incomplete.
He's looking for the screen there. Parks tripped. It'll be third down.
In the backfield, number 90, Antonio
Upcoming
Chambers.
big momentum down here on third down for the Panthers and the Dragons.
Big third down here, as you said. Collierville was just able to create pressure on that play. Bring up a third down.
Here we go, G. The shotgun formation once again. Calls for snap. Drops back. Looks. Throws it over the middle. Has a man. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Just hit Kyler Carmack right in the shoulder pad, but he lost track of the ball, and it was ruled incomplete.
Just unable to maintain his concentration there. It was great coverage by Collierville, and that'll send out the field goal unit. Try to put some points on the board.
There's still, if you're watching the stream here, ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing technical difficulties with the camera flashing in and out. Kick is up, and this is good. So the Panthers take an early 3-0 lead here. With 6:13 left to go in the first quarter. Your Panthers are on top, 3-0.
Kick was good by number 88, Chris Leaks.
Chris Leak was the kicker on the play.
That's 86, Jack Taboo.
Excuse me on that one. That's number Jack Tibbet on the play.
6:13 to go in the first quarter.
Panthers
Score
defense was able to
stands
create some
Cabot
momentum there.
28.
Led to the offense putting some
Dragons
points on the
about
board
to
here.
score.
As the Collierville Dragons hands team is back out on the field here. First return they got, they almost did a little something with it and took it to the house.
Looked like they had some momentum there off the kick return. They were just unable to do anything with it.
Waiting to kick here. Kick is about to be underway here. After the great drive from the Panthers, who drove down after a couple costly penalties before the Dragons and are on top 3-0 as of right now. Kick is away. Short, long kick, and he'll muff it again. He'll have it. He'll try to get somewhere. He breaks one, still on his feet. He'll break another one, and he'll just be dropped down at about the 25-yard line. Here comes the Panthers defense once again, who held the Dragons to no points whatsoever on their first drive.
Panther defense was stellar in the first drive, but right now, if you're Collierville, you got to talk to your special teams unit. That's 2 kickoffs in a row that have went through their hands.
Something that happens in the cold when it hits you in the hands. Sometimes it just, you know how it is when you try to catch something in the cold. It reflects your nerves and it just hurts. Here we go, 1st and 10 on the 27 for the Dragons.
Send a man in motion.
Just hands the ball off to number 20, Jacob Crouch.
Dragon ball carrying in play, number 29, Troy Martin.
Excuse me, that was number 29, Troy Martin on the play.
He was tackled by number 56, that is Josh Martin. And number 18, that is Jared Whitman for the Panthers. Brings up
Jared Whitman is credited with the tackle on that play.
Collierville back to the line.
Spot on the 30. Try to get a dead play there.
Trying to catch him with a fake snap count.
Pettigrew sends a man in motion here, just a little roundabout. Drops back, looks, flag does come out, throws it off his back foot. That'll be caught. Just it's brought down there.
Flag was on the right side of the field here at the bottom of the screen. We'll have to see what that is.
He's brought down there out to the pass by number 2, Tyler Parks.
Number 2, sideline warning on the defense. Their first sideline warning of the game.
It'll be a sideline warning against the Panthers there.
Number 2, Tyler Parks.
Tyler Money Park with the tackle there. 5:06 left to go here. First quarter play. Panthers up 3-0.
Collierville, ball sitting on the 33-yard line.
Third down, ball 33. Panthers need a big stop here to keep the momentum on their side.
We'll see if they bring the pressure again on third down.
Hands it off. Runner reverse, and he'll go absolutely nowhere as he's dropped in the backfield on the play.
They brought the blitz off the edge, and it works out once again. That's Chase Gibson coming in for the Panthers.
What a great play there. Great tackle in the backfield by Chase Gibson as
Ball's placed at the 30-yard line.
Kyler Carmack does come back.
Set to return. He's at the 30.
Punt is from the 15. Almost blocked there. That's the second punt that could have been blocked as it's just going to hit. It'll be down at about the 42-yard line. However, a lot of fans think it did hit a defender before rolling to that position.
It certainly looked like it could have, but either way, good starting field position for the Panthers here for their next drive.
So here comes the Panther offense. Last time they were out in the field, they were able to get a couple penalties on the defense and were able to drive down and get 3 points on the board.
So they will certainly be looking to get a touchdown this drive off of those mental mistakes from Collierville.
G fakes the handoff. He'll roll out, just throws it off his back foot, and that'll be caught. What a great catch there by number 5, Braden J on the play.
Braden J already, he's explosive. Gets open on the sideline. G
that way until I saw that red number 5 just right there under the ball, and I was like, okay.
For a second, I thought he was going to check it down to Barker, who wasn't looking for the ball, but great find by G to find Jay on the sideline.
Jay's shotgun formation here, sends a man in motion. It is Jay. He'll hand the ball off for real this time, and it'll go nowhere, maybe get 2 yards on the play.
Early to the ball, number 23.
Just straight up the middle to Barker there. Jaden Malone on the tackle there for Collierville.
40, Eli Grizard. Ball carrying that play was a number 5, Braden J for the Panthers.
And it looks like we have a new addition to the Cabot Panther receiving corps. Ashton Shirley is on the field there.
Ashton Shirley hasn't played a lot this season, but excited to see what he can do on this offense. G fakes the handoff, drops back, looks, throws it to Shirley, and he's caught it. What a great catch there.
What a way to make your Cabot Panther debut. What a catch by Shirley on the sideline.
Well, Shirley comes in tonight's game at 6'1". I mean, that's the kind of receiver you want to throw those high balls to.
It's a great catch, great throw by Shirley. If I'm not mistaken, that may be his first catch as a Cabot Panther. Here we go, Shirley in one-on-one coverage once again. Timeout will be taken.
Timeout is taken. Your Panthers are in the lead 3-0 with 3:12 left. We'll be right back after this. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, here. Resume a play. Third down here for the Panthers. 3rd and 3 to be exact. Just tuning in, I'm Tristan Harlan here with Tristan Bates. Your Panthers are in the lead 3-0 after a tremendous game here so far from the Panthers. G has really shown his arm talent so far.
G has made some great throws to some great receivers.
Jacob Parks switches from the right to the left side. G calls for the snap, drops back, looks, throws it, has a man, just overthrows him. It was right there to number 5, Braden J, but he just couldn't turn around in time.
Jay did not know the ball was coming until it was too late. He's 4th down coming up for the Panthers.
Looks like G will stay on the field here, so I think Cabot's going to try to go for it.
Coach Reed going to take a risk here. He thinks his offense can pick it up. We'll see how it turns out.
Well, so far their defense hasn't really been able to play good coverage on our guys. So, I mean, give or take, you get one of those guys to run some sort of route and gets open. That's a touchdown, or even better, a first down. Well, first down or even better, a touchdown, I should say.
Mason Bell in motion here.
G drops back, looks, has pressure coming, and he gets sacked.
Tackle in the backfield by number 23, Jaden Malone. That's a sack.
23, Jaden Malone gets the sack there.
Collierville really excited about that sack there by
It's like they
Jaden
never gotten
Malone.
a sack in their football playing career.
They were pumped up about that one. Either way, Collierville will take over.
Take over sort of deep in their own territory here. 3 minutes and 1 second left here in the first quarter of play. Shotgun formation. See the man in motion. He'll just hand it off here. He's in open field. He gets brought down there at around the 35, 33, 2-yard line. Scotty Alexander with the carry there.
Ball sitting on the 38-yard line. 2nd down and short.
Ball in the 38 here, 2nd and 1. Just a little over 2 minutes to play, first quarter of play. It looks like a false start will be called here on the Dragons.
Panthers were showing blitz once again. It may have scared Collierville a little bit.
And the call from the referee. Do believe it will be a false start call.
Collierville's backing up, so.
Prior to the snap, false start on the offense. 5-yard penalty, repeat the down.
That will, in fact, be
It'll be
what the
2nd and
call
6. Ball
is.
sitting on the 34-yard line.
So
33.
the ball will be moved back to the 33 after the flag. It is now 2nd and 6 for the Dragons.
And right now, that's the story of Collierville's game. Just those mental mistakes backing them up, both on offense and defense.
Well, on the defensive side of the ball, they've had a couple holds, a couple PIs, and offense has just been false starts. Almost gets a sack there. That is a catch. He'll be just breaks away from the tackle. He'll be pushed out of bounds there. I do believe by number 22, Houston Wiley.
With some help from number 35, Aaron Pouncey, knocking him out there.
Payson Woods almost got the sack on the play there.
Great pressure there provided by the Cabot Panther defense, just unable to make the play.
Riles for the Panthers. He was assisted by number 18, Jared Whitman.
This will be a fresh new set of downs here for the Dragons.
Ball sitting at the 48-yard line.
Ball will be on the 49-yard line. Pettigrew drops back, looks, throws it. Another screen. He'll be wrapped up and dropped there by number 7, Landon Meek.
And on that tackle,
That's kind of been the story of this Panther defense this season is if we're able to stop the screen, because a lot of teams have been able to get a lot of yardage or even score with receiver screens or even just simple running back screens.
Well, right now the Panthers are doing a great job of stopping threats over top in those deep routes, but we're getting eaten up dink and dunk with the screens. Right now, if we can just slow that down, we'll be all right.
2nd down here. Pettigrew just fakes the handoff, throws it over the middle. That'll be incomplete. Great coverage there by number 2. You already know who it is. Tyler Mo Money Parks.
Great coverage by Parks there.
Justin Carnes.
Minute 15 left to go in the first quarter of play.
Brings up a third down for the Dragons.
It will be a third down here for the Dragons.
3rd and 6 here. See if the Panthers bring pressure. They've brought it on the last 2 third downs.
Looks like that's what they're going to do is hand it off once again. And he'll be up the middle, and he'll break away. He's at the 20, the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Dragons.
And that is Scotty Alexander up the middle there.
Alexander was able to break away and pound through the middle there. And just broke away from lack of tackling there from our defense.
Unable to wrap him up. Alexander actually listed as a receiver. Takes it right up the middle.
So with 1:08 left to go here in the first quarter of play, the Dragons do take a 6-3 lead. Waiting the PAT now from number 6, Houston Hollenbeck. Kick is up, and kick is good. So your score now will be the Dragons 7, the Panthers 3, with 1:08 left to go in the first quarter of play.
That kick actually bounced out of the stadium there, Tristan.
Well, if there was any little kids playing touch football over there, it'd be a souvenir for them. Did you ever do that when you was little? Go to a high school game, you know?
Well, back in the day, you know, just having some fun at the high school games.
It's just to each its own. I'm sure everybody's done it.
Back in the good old days.
Hans team is coming back. Hans team for Cabot is coming on the field for the first time in tonight's game. As the kicking team for Catholic is trotting on the field.
And look out, this could be something if Braden Jay gets a hold of it. It's already brought 3 to the house this season.
Braden Jay is very dangerous. So it's only a lack of time before he takes another one to the house.
Here we go as we await the kickoff from Hollenbeck here.
Here comes the kick, and it is Booch. As though it'll just be a touchback. Braden Jay could have returned it, but he decided not to. Smart move there by Jay. So it'll come out to the 20 for the Panthers.
Definitely the right call by Jay there. He's not going to have much protection there if he would have caught it.
Ball be placed on the 20-yard line. It'll be first down.
So here come the Panthers once again. Last 2 possessions, they were able to first one get a field goal out of it, and the second one they went for it on 4th down, but G was sacked, and which ended up being the 7 points for Collierville.
Well, right now the Panthers have really had no trouble moving the ball. They've just got to finish off drives.
Here we go. G, shotgun formation here. Sends a man in motion. Calls for snap. Will hand it off. He just runs into his blocker. Runs into number 70, Riley White.
And that was Dante Barker on the carry. Just nowhere to go.
As now we are now under a minute left to go here in the first quarter of play.
By number 35, Christian Flynn.
Cabot making a change at the line here. G has 3 receivers, 2 out left, 1 close to your screen. Sends Carmack in motion for 3 out left. G rolls, looks, has someone to go. No, he'll keep it himself, and he just will be pushed out of bounds. I do believe he got a first down out of that.
I believe he did too, Tristan. He was looking upfield for Carmack. Just nothing was there. He made the right decision, pulled it down, and picked up the first down.
Well, he will be forced out of bounds there by number 43, Cam Jennings there. 28.5 seconds left here in the first quarter of play. Like we said, the story of the game, Cabot has had no trouble really moving the ball in the air or when G runs it.
G's made great decisions so far.
G fakes, has a man over the middle, has caught by Kyler Carmack, Carmack at the 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Can he go all the way? Touchdown, Panthers!
There it is once again, right over the middle. They're just leaving it open. Carmack is gone.
I mean, if you leave it open, our guys are going to burn you. It don't matter who you are. I mean, that's the game of football. You got to play coverage or you're going to give up 100-plus points.
Right now, Collierville's, they've been leaving the middle. Cabot finally takes a shot at it, and Carmack, open space. Here we go, waiting the PAT here.
High snap, it is up, and it's good. So your Panthers are on top,
10 to 7.
That's what you want to see. Right off the bat, Collierville scores. Panthers answer right back.
16.9 seconds left here in the first quarter of play. Cabot taking the 3-point lead.
Want to see the defense keep up that momentum that they've been having, that the offense just created. Here we go. We await the kickoff team here to take the field. Collierville hands team is ready. Kickoff unit now on the field. We await the kick.
A great couple of possessions the Panthers offense has had. Really moving the ball with ease.
Panthers offense is just rolling right now. If they can keep it up through the rest of the game, they should have no problem scoring.
And the kick from Cabot to Collierville. Getting a little chilly tonight, don't you think?
As the night goes along, it's just going to get colder, Tristan.
Hey, that's what I love about fall. Got football, got some good friends, and you get the cold weather.
Either way, it's perfect weather for Cabot Panther football.
That's what I said at the beginning of the stream. However, here's the kick. It is underway. High. Kick fielded about the 10. He actually caught it this time.
That's 1 of 3.
He'll be wrapped up. Whoa. Be wrapped up and dropped there by, I believe, number 7, Landon Meek.
That is Landon Meek. Big hit there from Meek.
41, Austin Smith.
10 seconds left to go in the first quarter of play.
That was Austin Smith on the return there for Collierville.
Landon Meek.
Comes Pettigrew and company.
Collierville offense right now has just been a lot of runs up the middle and screen passes.
Shotgun formation, 3 receivers out, 2 right, 1 closest to your screen.
There's that snap count check again, trying to get him off.
Drops back, looks, throws it deep, has a man wide open. Tyler Parks is going to catch up with him. Can he tackle him? He will.
And Parks saves a touchdown there. That may be the one time the Panthers have been caught sleeping on the deep. Maybe they were trying to mix it up with the screen passes and try to open up that shot down the field, and it certainly did.
Well, that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Your Panthers are in the lead 10 to 7. But there is a flag. Hold up. It could be all be coming back here, folks.
We'll wait the referee's decision here.
It could be on Parks on the tackle there.
Just awaiting the call.
During the play, personal foul, face mask on the defense. Penalty is half the distance to the end zone. From the end of the run, we play 1 untimed down.
So it looks like they will get 1 snap here, and it won't count for the game clock. I'm guessing that's that. I'm assuming that's what they meant by.
Yeah, that'll be an untimed down. We'll have 1 more play here before the end of the first quarter.
Could come back to haunt us.
That's one of those mental mistakes that I was talking about earlier. Save the touchdown. Either way, did it just delay the inevitable?
Pettigrew snaps. Just hands it off. He has open space. He breaks free. A flag comes out. It could be holding there. It looked like it could be holding on number 3, John Hampton.
Once again, we'll await the call from the referee.
Holding on the offense, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Still 1 untimed down.
And you're exactly right there, Tristan. It was holding, but it's going to be another untimed down here.
Man, there's a lot of penalties here tonight. Most of them have been on Collierville.
Right now, Collierville, it's just unfortunate that they're making these mistakes, taking away 2 touchdowns.
Pettigrew has 3 receivers out, 2 right side, 1 far of your screen. You gotta be careful there for that number 2, Scotty Alexander. He's already had a rushing touchdown here tonight. We don't need him to have a receiving one as he's sent in motion here. They'll hand it off to him. He'll be up the gut, and he won't go nowhere.
Panthers were ready for him that time. They brought him in motion once again. Nowhere to go.
That will be the actual end of the first quarter. Your Panthers are on top 10-7, so we'll be right back after this.
Walker in that last play, number 2, Scotty Alexander. That is the end of the first quarter with a score, Cabot 10. Dragons are driving, 7 to go.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, for the start of the second quarter here. The Dragons are in the red zone here, if you're just tuning in. Tristan Harlan here with, Tristan Bates.
It's second down and goal for the Dragons. Ball sitting on the 10-yard line.
Pettigrew calls for the snap, hands the ball off. He'll be inside gap. He will be pushed back. Play does be called dead, though, so I do believe they'll mark him down at the 5.
We'll gain a couple there, but really nowhere to go after that.
Running by number 29, Troy Martin.
It was Troy Martin on the carry there.
He was tackled by number 35 for the Panthers. That's Aaron Pouncey. Brings up a third down.
Aaron Pouncey is credited with the tackle there.
The 6-yard line.
Ball is on the 6 here. Third down, third and goal. Could
Panthers
be a big.
looking to make a stop.
Could be a big one. Here we go. Pettigrew shotgun formation still. It's the receivers, 2 closest to your screen, 1 out far. Calls for it, hands it off, around to the outside. Has Panthers closing in on him, and that will bring up a 4th and goal. But a great stop there, but here's the question. Are they going to kick the 3?
We will see what Collierville does, and right now it looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field.
As of right now, the Panthers are in the lead 10-7. And I do believe the field goal unit will try to on the field here, Bates, to attempt the tie.
The field goal. Number 6, Hudson Hollenbeck.
So here comes number 6, Hudson Hollenbeck for the kick. Should be makeable.
It's almost like a PAT here.
That'll be just right up the middle. That'll be good. So with 10:28 left to go in the first half, your Panthers and Dragons are tied, deadlock at 10.
Dragons 10, Panthers 10.
So on that last drive, the Panthers defense was kind of caught slipping. Defensive backs were kind of, caught lacking on the play that ended up getting them in the red zone. So here comes G and company. So we should be able to trot back down the field with ease.
Well, Collierville did a great job of setting up that deep play with all the screen passes and inside runs. The Panthers didn't really look prepared for that deep shot to happen.
The return team does come back on the field for the Panthers. Braden J, he didn't get it last time, but he could get it this time.
We will see if Collierville will even kick it to him. I'm sure they saw some game film.
So here we go. Kick is underway. High kick. Looks like he'll go directly to Braden J. He'll field it in his own end zone. And I do believe that will call it a touchback.
Smart move by Collierville, though, to kick it into the end zone to prevent Jay from returning it. He looked ready.
Well, of course. He's one of the best returners in the state of Arkansas. I know this team isn't from Arkansas, but
he's always ready to take it to the house either way, no matter what stadium he plays in.
So it'll be 1st and 10 here for the Panthers. Ball will be placed on the 20-yard line. Here comes your Panthers offense. G has been able to sling the ball all over the field tonight. He's had a couple of touchdowns. He had a running touchdown. However, they called it back due to illegal formation.
Going to watch the play clock here. He's got to get the ball off.
It's in the man in motion. Calls for the snap. Hands the ball off to Parks. Parks is running outside. He has one block. He gets taken down by the legs at about the 40-yard line.
Great run by Parks. He had blockers in front.
That is Mason Bell.
It's actually Mason Bell on the carry there?
That is correct. That is Mason Bell on the play. Excuse. So regardless, it will be a 1st down here for the Panthers.
Ball's at the 39-yard line. It is 1st down for Cabot.
Shotgun formation. Sends Jay in motion. We'll hand the ball off around the outside. He has 2 blocks. He's trying to find somewhere. He breaks back. He breaks another. He almost breaks another, and he's in he makes the Panthers in Dragon territory here.
Jay just shaking and baking there. The Panthers like to get creative with how they get him the ball.
Looks like you've been watching too much Talladega Nights there, my friend.
He was tackled by number 91, Christian Iro.
So here it is. Another 1st down here for the Panthers. Offense has been able to do whatever they please with this Dragons defense here in the 1st half.
Was Austin Elam on the tackle there, once again in the gun.
G sends a man in motion. Calls for a snap, fakes the handoff, throws it over the middle to Jay. Jay breaks into the secondary. He's at the 20, the 15, 10, 5. Cabot Panther, another touchdown. Woo, woo.
Collierville just struggling in man coverage over the middle once again. Simple slant over the middle. Finds Jay in stride, and he is gone.
Well, I mean, like I said earlier, this offense has been able to do what they please when they throw the ball.
Right now, it certainly looks like it.
I mean, Jay is puts the Panthers back in the lead, 16-10. We're waiting the PAT.
Jay and Carmack both over the middle.
Kick, almost blocked, and is good. That was a great drive there from the Panthers.
Once again, capped off by a Tyler G touchdown pass.
So it does put the Panthers in the lead 17-10 with 9:13 left to go in the 1st half of play.
17, Dragons 10.
Here we go. We await the kickoff. Collierville Hands team will come out. Had some trouble fielding some kicks. They were able to corral the last one, though.
So we're waiting the kickoff team for Cabot.
They're now trotting out onto the field. 9:13 left here, 2nd quarter. Your Panthers up 17-10 over the Collierville Dragons.
Puts the ball on the tee here.
Falls off the tee. You'll put it back on the tee.
What great analytic skills there, my friend.
And it falls off the tee again. He's going to put it back on the tee. Will it stay this time?
It does.
And it does.
I didn't feel a breeze. And there's the kick. High, far kick fielded at about the 8-yard line. Oh, wow. He'll break free, and he'll be wrapped up at about the 45-yard line. That's something that Collierville has been able to do tonight. And they've been able to, on this kickoff returns, they've been able to get a bunch of good yards to set up their offense good.
Even when they've been unable to catch the kick return, they're still able to return it.
49-yard line.
So here we go, 1st and 10 for the Dragons. Ball is on the 44 after the kickoff return here.
Collierville, nice field position. They'll be looking to capitalize. The Panthers looking to hold them, keep their momentum.
Pettigrew in the shotgun formation here. He's got 2 outright. Drops back, looks. Throws a little screen pass there once again. He has open field, and he'll just be, ooh.
That is Tyler Parks on the tackle. Big shot there.
Just made him land on his head. Made him land on his head there, too.
Collierville just sticking with their game plan, the screen passes. Got to watch out for that deep shot later on as they keep trying to set it up.
Number 10.
So here we go. First new set, or excuse me, it'll be 2nd and 3 here with 8:40 left to go here in the first half.
Ball's now on the 44-yard line.
Panthers once again kind of playing off coverage, almost daring them to take a shot over the top.
Drops back, looks, throws it over the middle, catches it. He'll break away from one, and he'll be brought down by a group of Panthers. I just caught there by number 3, John Hampton.
Pass complete to number 3, Jaden Hampton, with some good yards after the catch.
Looks like we have a player down here.
Down on the field.
That looks like to be number 9, Jaden Riles, as he's holding his knee. I certainly hope he is okay.
He was involved in the tackle there. Hope he's all right.
We're going to go to break due to the injured player. We'll be right back. Panthers in the lead, 17-10 with 8:16 left to go in the first half of play.
All right, here's a good parking spot. All right, man, I'm excited about tonight's game.
Man, I love this Gladiator.
You know we're going to win.
We got this in the bag. This is a no-brainer, JoJo.
And we got to drive this awesome red Cabot Panther
It's Cabot Panther red.
Gladiator to the game.
I mean, you
Thing's
know,
pretty bad.
the sun's out, the guns are out, which I love.
The guns are out?
Yes, they are. On the
I
display.
see that.
I know.
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Did you get some new sunglasses?
I did, thank
Them
you.
are pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But, man, I'm excited about tonight's game. It's going to be awesome. We're going to win. Go Panthers. So, hey, you know what? All they have to do is give us a call, Red River Dodge, and we'll take care of them. They can visit our website at redriverdodge.com.
I can. I mean, here's the thing. They're going to be on the way to the game. Call us up. We'll deliver it to them. I mean, at Red River, we deliver. So it doesn't get any
It's a
easier.
win-win, just
really
like the
is.
game tonight.
Exactly.
Go Panthers. Let's
Tries to break away. Oh, he gets stuck up there. Jay Riles apparently had a knee injury on the last play. He's on the sideline getting it looked at. We hope he's okay and he can return to the field to play soon.
He was able to get up, though, and that's a good sign. As Abe Owen just got absolutely sandwiched there by that Cabot Panther defense.
Made a dragon sandwich on the play. 7:22 left to go here. Second down here for the Dragons. Ball on the 30. Sends a man in motion. Pettigrew hands the ball off. He'll be up the middle, and he'll be wrapped up and dropped there by number 19 on the play, Payson Woods.
Great tackle there by Woods to make sure that did not go anywhere.
For the Panthers. That's Eric Masterson. And 56, Josh Martin.
Be 3rd and 11 here for the Dragons.
Third down.
They're in Panther territory.
Typically, the Panthers have brought the heat on 3rd down. We'll see if they do it once again.
Pettigrew draws back, looks, rolls, has nowhere to go. He stops. He just throws it. That'll be incomplete.
He's looking for Braden Hendricks there on the sideline. He had 2 chances at it, was unable to corral it. Be 4th down coming up for Collierville.
A great defensive play that was for the Panthers.
They were able to bring the pressure. Owen off his back foot, just unable to make an accurate throw and unable to corral the catch there.
So here, the field goal unit comes out for a long field goal here.
It's certainly a long one. Does he have the leg?
Kick is up, and it is no good. Be wide right. So the Panthers will take over in their own territory, but in very good field position to start.
Certainly great field position. Keep that momentum up. Great defensive stop. Collierville thought he had the leg, and it looked like he did, just wide to the right. Now let's see if the offense can take advantage and extend this lead.
So with 6:15 left to go in the second quarter.
Looks like the ball will be brought back to the 20 here.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
G in the gun, Bell next to him. They'll send Jay in motion.
He'll hand the ball off. He'll break into open cut field, and he'll just be brought down there.
Mason Bell, another good run up the middle.
24 Mason Bell was on the run there.
Number 24 for the Panthers, that's Mason Bell.
Do you believe it will give the Panthers a fresh new set of downs there after the run? This offense has really been moving the ball here tonight in tonight's game.
They've been excellent at moving the ball up down the field.
Here you go, fresh new set of downs here. 5:48 left to go here in the first half. 17-10 still your score. G shotgun formation here. Calls for the snap. He'll drop back, looks. Throws it over the middle. Trey Birdsong almost had it, but it'll fall incomplete here.
Tried to fit in a tight spot there in between two defenders, just unable to get it in there.
Pass is intended for number 23, that's Trey Birdsong.
So Trey Birdsong did drop the pass there. So bring up a 2nd and 10 here for the Panthers. Still on the 32.
G awaits the call. Mason Bell still in the backfield.
G shotgun formation, same formation as last play. Sends a man in motion. He'll drop back, looks, throws it deep, has a man. He comes back. G just underthrows Braden J on the play. So bring up 3rd down.
Jay looked like with a little more space, would have been by his man. That ball's just underthrown there.
Yeah, it was a quarterback rush by number 93 in the backfield.
And bring up a 3rd and 10 here. The first could be one of the first sort of drives for the offense here tonight of Cabot that they wasn't able to get some sort of points on.
Well, after that quick first down, haven't been able to gain any yards as they bring in Shirley on the outside once again.
Let's go, defense.
G, low man in the backfield here. Has 5 wide.
Chandler Carter in the game as well there.
Flag thrown here. It'll be a delay game.
On the offense, 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
It's going to be delay game penalty there on Tyler G, number 8. They'll move back a couple yards, so it's now 3rd and about 15 if I am correct here due to my calculations.
Placed in the 27-yard line.
G drops back, looks, throws it deep. That's just overthrown once again. He overthrows Trey Birdsong. So here comes the punting unit for the Panthers.
Last pass was underthrown. That one was just skied in the air on the sideline. No real space there created. And this will be the first time we see the Panthers punting unit on the field.
I guess this drive proved that Tyler G is human tonight.
He was certainly rolling before that point.
Win the punt here. Oh.
High snap there.
So it will, after the high miss over snap there, the Dragons will get the ball on the Panther 1-yard line.
Yeah, that's just a mental mistake there. The Panthers look a little rattled right now, and that does not spell well.
Excuse me, the ball will be placed on the Panther 3-yard line, so the Dragons will take over in the red zone, knocking on the Panthers' front door here.
First down.
On the Wildcat here, he'll just tiptoe in the end zone.
But there was a flag thrown there, Tristan. This could be coming back.
Number 2, Scotty Alexander.
Do you believe it could be a hold here if there is, in fact, a flag?
Refs will discuss it amongst themselves. This would obviously be a huge mental error here for Collierville. They have another touchdown called back.
After the play, sideline warning on the defense. That is their second warning. Penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. The touchdown is good.
So the touchdown will stay as Cabot has picked up their second sideline warning of tonight's contest.
Now, I'm not exactly sure what that was for there, Tristan, but the PAT is good and this game is tied.
You are in fact right. It is tied deadlock 17. 5 minutes left to go in the first half.
With 5 minutes to go in the second quarter, score stands Panthers.
Hopefully Tyler G and company will be able to shake whatever sort of loose cobwebs they had there and continue to dominate like they have so far.
Well, the Panthers offense last drive just looked out of sync. Nothing was going their way. Ball's underthrown, overthrown. Just unable to get anything going. Hopefully they can pick it up right here. Maybe it'll take the special teams unit to get some momentum going again for these Panthers.
Well, we do know when we were needing the special teams to come up big for the Panthers, somebody by the name of Braden Electrifying J has been able to get into open field and get 6 points on the board.
He is a dangerous man in open field.
And the kickoff from the Dragons.
This kickoff brought to you by number 6, Hudson Hollenbeck.
Hollenbeck with the kick. And
The referee's in his way here.
I didn't see the referee. I'm sorry. Just got to have a little bit of patience.
Patience is certainly a key ingredient to victory there, Tristan. As we still await something here. Appears Collierville's coach is talking with the referees on the sideline.
Don't see what he would want to discuss. I mean, it's a tie ball game here.
If anything, I think it would be maybe the spot of the ball after the penalty on this kickoff. That would be the only thing I could think of.
All right, the referee has moved out of the way now. And here we go. High kick. Kicks it to Braden J, but it'll just be another touchback.
Collierville's been smart. They've taken Jay out of the return game.
So the Panthers once again will take over on their own 20-yard line. 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Panthers are tied with the Dragons at 17.
Touchback ball be placed on the 20-yard line.
Right now, if you're the Panthers, you just got to stay cool, calm, and collected right now. This game is tied. They've got to get some momentum, get that offense rolling again like it was earlier.
Comes Tyler G and company from their own 20. G's talking to the referee about something. Three receivers out, two close to screen, one far. G calls for the snap, hands the ball off, breaks one, tries to break another, but he'll just gain about 5 on the play.
That's Mason Bell on the carry there.
I do believe on that play he got to about the 25, so it'll bring up a 2nd and 5 here.
That's Christian Flynn on the tackle there for Collierville.
Jaden Malone brings up a second down for the Panthers. Ball sitting at the 24-yard line.
We go second down here with the Panthers. G drops back, looks, throws it over the middle. Has a man caught. That's Braden J. Braden J's just pushed out of bounds at around the 50. He's pushed out of bounds there by number 21, Harrison Craig. What a great pitch and catch that was from G and J.
Great timing there by G to find him as soon as he got to the sideline. Ball was there. Great catch by Jay.
So here comes the Panther offense now. They're coming roaring. trying to get some of that momentum back on their side.
Maybe that can kickstart it right there.
3:50 left to go and counting in the first half. G calls for the snap, fakes the handoff, drops back, looks, throws it over the middle, has a man. That's Trey Birdsong, and he will just be brought down at about the 30-yard line.
There it is once again. Cabot has had that all night. Crossing route over the middle. This time it's Birdsong wide open in the middle.
First down, in on coverage for the Dragons, number 18, Marcus Lee.
So here we go, first new set of downs here for the Panthers.
First and 10.
G awaiting the call. He's got it.
G sends a man in motion here. Rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling on that play. He gets him to about the 25-yard line.
Bell might have been able to get a few more yards there, just tripped out of the gate. Fake reverse to Jay, hand off to Bell. Panthers able to get nice little gain up the middle there. 2nd and 5 coming up.
2:50 left to go here in the first half of play. Cabot's been able to move the ball like they have been able to all game on this drive here.
Looking to cap it off with a touchdown.
Trey Birdsong, the low man closest to your screen. 2 receivers out. I do believe that will be Carmack and Jay. G snaps, looks, throws it over the middle, has a man. That's caught by Brayton Jay. He's at the 5. Touchdown, your Cabot Panthers.
Almost every touchdown for the Panthers, it's over the middle. Collierville is just handing that to them, and it's the Panthers are just capitalizing all night. Brayden Jay in once again.
What a great pass there from Tyler. Electrifying Jay.
It's the middle of the field. The Panthers are just taking advantage of it.
Kick is up. And it's good. So your Panthers, a little gunslinging show here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The Panthers are in the lead 24-17 with 2:22 left to go here in the first half of play.
Little shootout we have here in the first half. Both teams now going back and forth.
We saw this a couple weeks ago in Jonesboro, but the one mistake was they weren't able to capitalize in late game situations. But thankfully, due to Tyler G's injury in that game, Grant Freeman for the Panthers was able to come out and hit Trey Birdsong in the corner of the end zone for the game-winning touchdown. So it only takes one wrong move, and that other team can simply jump on top just like that. It only takes one play.
That's exactly right, Tristan. No matter what the situation, you've got to maintain that mental focus.
Waiting the kickoff here. Well, give a quick little shout out to all of our fans watching from around the world, whether you're in California, Louisiana, Mississippi, here in Tennessee, or if you're back home in Cabot, Arkansas, wherever you are. We thank you for spending your Friday evening with your friends here at CHTV.
We hope you've enjoyed your experience so far. It's been a fun game.
And another thing, I want to give a quick little shout out to our color commentator, Cooper Melder. Today is his 18th birthday. Miss him a lot. Hope he's enjoying tonight's game at home with his mom and his girlfriend, Savannah.
Flag on the play.
There's a flag on the kickoff.
And it may be that the kick went out of bounds there.
Waiting the referee signal here.
We're going to re-kick here.
And there the kick goes down the middle to the left. Oh, he muffed it once again.
Another muffed kick.
And that's the same guy, Scotty Alexander, that's been able to put most of the Dragons' points on the board here tonight.
Alexander has really been the center of Collierville's offense. That time just unable to corral it.
He was tackled by number 21, Houston.
As the Panther defense now trots out.
It's a little over 2 minutes left to go here in the first half of play.
Collierville will start on their own 28.
For the Dragons. Ball sitting on the 28-yard line. Let's go, Collierville.
The ball will be on the 28-yard line here. 1st and 10 for the Dragons. Referee's just getting the ball off the sideline here. Just waiting for the referees to let them play ball now.
We're still waiting here.
2:17 left to go until halftime. We're waiting for the referees to signal the resume of action.
Fans here are very curious to see what the discussion is.
I think the discussion is who's buying dinner after tonight's game, Bates?
That may quite well be the discussion right now.
Maybe it was a clock issue. Maybe they're trying to fix that in all seriousness. But I do believe they're going to let them play it now.
Scoreboard clock is malfunction. Clock will be kept on the field until halftime.
So it looks like the clock has the board is malfunctioned according to the referee. So it's going to be kept on the field, and we're going to do our best up here to keep it as well for every fine person watching tonight's game.
Just have to wait for the referee's final whistle.
If they don't have any sort of penalty to delay to halftime.
Another untimed down as this one's right up the middle.
He'll be brought down at about the 35 there.
It's Jaden Spencer on the carry.
Not enough for another Dragon first down.
Big run by Collierville's number 4, Jaden Spencer.
Just now hitting the 2-minute mark here until halftime.
That is Justin Carnes.
Be second down. Here's Justin Carnes. Was credited with the tackle. They're just going to pitch it there to Alexander.
Collierville staying with Alexander, trying to get him involved, similar to what the Panthers do with Jay, any way they can.
Timeout, Collierville.
There's a timeout, Collierville, so we're going to go to break, and we'll be right back at the resume of action.
What we're going to do is, yes, we are. But what we'll do is we'll play the form.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, here. 1:41 according to our clock up here left in the first half. The game's still tied, or excuse me, the game is 24-17 Cabot.
Big third down coming up.
They're just going to hand the ball off, and it looks like he got it there.
It's 3rd and 2. It looks like he picked up 4 or 5. I think he's got it.
Time winding down here. If you're the Collierville Dragons, do you try to go deep here to get the points on the board to tie it up before halftime?
That may be what Collierville's trying to set up here with these runs. Almost trying to lull the Panthers to sleep here.
Jaden Rouse is still on the sideline here. But he drops back, looks, has a man over the middle. That is going to be caught, and he will be brought down there by number 44. Do believe that is Justin Carnes on the tackle.
That was exactly what the Collierville Dragons were trying to do. Trying to sell the run and then coming over the top. Almost what the Panthers were doing on offense, over the middle.
Well, I guess the over-the-middle pass has been the key to success here so far.
So far for both teams.
As I was saying before for the pass. Jalen Rawls is still on the sideline here, so hopefully he'll get evaluated at halftime, so he'll hopefully be able to come back on the field. The flag comes out.
Walker in that play, number 21-9, Troy Martin. There is a flag on the play.
Troy Martin was the ball carrier on the play. However, since the flag, it could be coming back.
This is once again another momentum killer for Collierville if it's against them. And it looks like it will be.
Holding on the offense, number 9, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat first down.
So it looks like he'll be holding on number 9, Noah Flaskamp. So that will be bringing the run back here. Be first and long here. There's roughly about 28 seconds left to go here, according to our stopwatch up here. So timeout is called.
Timeout, Collierville.
They want to think about it here before this 1st and 20.
So, guys, what's something that the Panthers need to do for the rest of this half in order to stop Collierville from tying the game?
Well, they just got to contain right now. I mean, create pressure on the outside. Watch the screen passes. They may try to go over the top in the middle once again. Both teams have tried to do that.
Well,
you got to be cautious.
Thank you. You mentioned over the middle game. You mentioned the passing game in general. I think both teams have really came into this game with high standards. Collierville's 2-1 coming into this game. Panthers are undefeated coming into this game. So it's just about who wants it more at this point.
Both teams with a lot of pride. Like you said, who wants it more?
First out-of-state game for Cabot to travel here to beautiful Collierville, Tennessee, and I think they want to leave. If I was them, I would want to leave Tennessee with a win.
Oh, absolutely. Keep that undefeated streak alive. Advance to 5-0.
So here we go. Resume of action begins. Ledbetter, low snap, drops back, looks, throws it deep, has a man, incomplete, just overthrows him there.
Great coverage there by the Panthers. Tyler Parks on the coverage.
Pass to number 8, Tyler Collier, was incomplete. And on coverage for the Panthers, number 2, Tyler Parks.
Tyler Parks was on the coverage there. What a great defensive play by him to not allow his man to catch a touchdown.
It's going to be second down for the Dragons. Ball sitting on the 34-yard line.
So it'll be second down here. I do believe there's about 19 seconds left if my math and calculations are correct. Another timeout's called here. We're gonna give a little break here. Panthers still in the lead, 24-17, with about 19 seconds left to go until halftime. We'll be right back after this. We are back here, ladies and gentlemen. About 19 seconds left, according to our stopwatch up here. Panthers still in the lead, 24-17. Just tuning in, I'm Tristan Harlan here with legendary Tristan Bates.
Yes, sir.
Ledbetter drops back, looks, throws it off his back foot. That's going to be caught. He'll have nowhere to go. It's caught by number 3, John Hampton.
That pass complete to number 3,
I think the Panthers defense finally got tired of seeing that screen pass. They were able to wrap it up there.
So there's another timeout. We'll be right back after this.
Gibson.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here. About 9 seconds left to go until the half here. Pettigrew drops back. Throws it over the middle. That'll be maybe incomplete. Incomplete is what the call will be.
May have been a smarter move by him not to catch that, as Collierville's out of timeouts now after that last one.
Pass to number 8, Tyler Collier, was incomplete.
So this could be the last play before half. If our stopwatch is right, which according to us up here, it has 3 seconds, but there's no telling what the referees say, and it has to be somewhat close because the field goal unit is out of the field.
He's going to try another long one.
Calling back to attempt the
50-yard field goal here. Long field goal here, Bates. He missed from earlier.
This one is up.
No good. No good. Not even close.
Wide right once again.
So I do believe that will end the first half, waiting for the referee signal.
First half.
Yep, that is in the end of the first half. Your Panthers are on top, 24-17. We'll be right back at the start of the second half.
All right, here's a good parking spot. All right, man, I'm excited about tonight's
Man,
game.
I love this gladiator.
You know we're going to win.
We got this in the bag. This is a no-brainer, JoJo.
And we got to drive this awesome red Cabot Panther
It's Cabot Panther red.
gladiator to the game.
I mean, you
Thing's
know,
pretty
the
bad.
sun's out, the guns are out, which I love.
The guns are out?
Yes, they are. On
I
display.
see that.
I know.
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Did you get some new sunglasses?
I did, thank
Them
you.
are pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But, man, I'm excited about tonight's game. It's going to be awesome. We're going to win. Go Panthers. So, hey, you know what? All they have to do is give us a call, Red River Dodge, and we'll take care of them. They can visit our website at redriverdodge.com.
They can. I mean, here's the thing. They're going to be on the way to the game. Call us up. We'll deliver it to them. I mean, at Red River, we deliver. So it doesn't get any
It's a
easier.
win-win, just
really
like the
is.
game tonight.
Exactly.
Go Panthers. Let's get this game won. All right, hey, let's go to the game. Check it out, all right?
I can't wait.
All right, go Panthers, right?
Let's do it.
All right, dude.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Panther Forum. I'm Tristan Harlan. Last week, the Panthers took on the Catholic Rockets at home. Let's take a look at some of those highlights from that game.
The Panthers opened up the game with a touchdown pass from Tyler G to Braden J to put the Panthers up 7-0. Catholic would score on the next drive, but Tyler G and company would score once again, this time targeting Kyler Carmack for the score, making the score 14-7 Cabot. On the next drive, the Cabot Panther defense came up big when they sacked Catholic's quarterback, causing him to fumble, which gave the Panthers the ball back. Cabot was only able to get 3 points on the board, however, Catholic threw an interception to Cabot's Tyler Parks, who ran all the way down the field, scored a touchdown to end the first half. However, the refs ruled him out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. The second half was much of the same for the Panthers. Tyler G would find Braden J on this play, who would score once again, giving the Panthers even a bigger lead against their conference rival. The next time the Panthers had the ball, Jacob Parks got the handoff, ran up the middle, and got all the way to the one before being tackled by Catholic's defender. Both teams would have scoring success in the fourth quarter. However, Catholic trying to get back on the board with a desperation pass, which was intercepted by Jay Ross before being ruled out. In a last-second attempt to get something on the board, Catholic would have a failed play, but their running back was able to gain a bunch of yards before being stopped to end the game.
Tonight, the Panthers travel to Collierville, Tennessee to play in the first out-of-state game in Cabot football history. The Collierville Dragons come into this game 2-1, and Cabot comes into this game 4-0. Cabot has had an impressive year so far with the likes of Tyler G, Tyler Parks, Jaden Rawls, Braden J, and other electric players on both sides of the ball. In order to win tonight's game, the Panthers need to limit their turnovers late in the game, not make too many mistakes on the road, and if the Panthers can capitalize on the big plays, the Panthers should be able to continue being undefeated. Tonight is not a conference game, but it still counts for the overall record. Thank you for watching the Panther Forum. I'm Tristan Harlan, and remember, ladies and gentlemen, go Panthers.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of action. Kickoff return didn't really go anywhere for the Panthers. Here we are, second half action. I'm Tristan Harlan here with Tristan Bates. What a great first half it was for the Cabot Panther offense. Just a little injury update of Jaden Rouse. He hyperextended his knee, from what I've been told from the field. So he's out for the rest of tonight's game, and he could be out for the next week's game as well.
Well, we certainly wish Jaden a speedy recovery here as the Panther offense takes the field after the kick return by Braden J.
Just for those who were wondering, no, he did not get a touchdown. G, shotgun formation. 3 receivers, 2 closest to screen, 1 out wide. Sends a man in motion here. Rolls, looks, keeps himself, and he'll be pushed out at around the 25-yard line.
That time G was looking for Carmack. Him and J ran into each other, actually, and Carmack fell down. G making another smart decision, pulling it down, picking up some yards.
A great first half it was. The Panthers on offense was able to really pick apart this Dragon defense and was really able to do whatever they wanted.
It was really the middle of the field that the Panthers just kept going to. Collierville just let it happen.
Second down here. 2nd and 5 to be exact. Ball on the 25-yard line. G calls for the snap. Drops back, looks, throws it over the middle. Has Trey Burt's on, catches at the 45. Tries to get away from one. Tries to stiff on him, but he'll be dropped down at about the 43-yard line.
There it is on cue. The Panthers right back to the middle of the field, keeping the pressure on the Collierville defense.
So Trey Burt's on with another receiving catch. He's been kind of the unsung hero tonight's game. Between him and Braden J, it's really been the Jay Birdsong show.
And really throughout the whole season, Birdsong's made some pretty big plays, including the game-winning touchdown when Grant Freeman came in.
So another first down here for the Panthers. Ball on the 44-yard line. G hands the ball off. He'll go nowhere after number 94. The Dragons blew up the offensive line and got in. That's Antonio Chambers there.
Looked to be maybe some RPO action. Had Jay coming across wide receiver screen. Decided to hand it off there, nothing there.
Sitting on the 41-yard line.
So here we go, second down here for the Panthers.
2nd and 13. That was a loss of 3 there.
Ball looks to be about on the 41-yard line. G sends a man in motion from left to right. Calls for a snap, hands the ball off. He's around to the outside. He gets in one block. He gets another. He breaks away from one. He's at the 45, 30, 25-20, 15-10, 5 Cabot. Panther K with me, touchdown.
Here we go. That's Mason Bell on the outside there. There he goes, breaking away. Touchdown, Panthers.
What a great rush there it was for the Panthers to get on the board for the first touchdown in the second half. Your score now, the Cabot Panthers 30, the Collierville Dragons 17.
Bell showing his versatility there. He's taking a couple snaps at tight end, comes in at tailback there, takes to the outside, touchdown Panthers.
Kick is good. So now, with 10 minutes and 6 seconds left here in the third quarter of play, the Panthers are on top, 31-17.
Great job extending their lead there, extending their momentum coming into the second half.
It's officially pitch black here in Collierville, Tennessee. Only lights coming from tonight this town is either the road lights far right to us or the stadium lights here, and man, it's kind of chilly.
Oh, it is certainly chilly down here in Tennessee, Tristan.
Well, Bates, you know what they say. You're the only 10 I see. Waiting the kickoff unit for the Panthers to come on the field. Puts the ball on the tee here. Hopefully it doesn't fall out this time.
We'll make sure it stays on there, Tristan.
As I'm sure y'all can hear the heavy rock music that they're playing here in Dragon Stadium. Waiting for the kick. Here we go. Line drive kick, fielded at about the 8-yard line. Around the outside, he'll just go out of bounds. That's number 41 on the return, Austin Smith.
Austin Smith's first return of tonight's contest.
Just under 10 minutes now left to go here in the third quarter of play. Here comes the Dragons offense, who really this game has able to get a couple plays over the middle, but haven't really been able to find that one play that they can keep going to really continue to get on the board.
Well, that's certainly correct, Tristan. And they've had a lot of mental mistakes that have brought them back and taken them out of scoring position.
So here we go, waiting for the referee to resume clock as one of the referees on the sideline talking to Coach Reed.
And we have another referee discussion here, and some Panther fans are pointing out there's quite a number of officials at tonight's game.
Well, certainly more officials than what I've seen my time calling Cabot Panther football games.
Maybe the most officials I've seen at a high school game in general.
Regardless of that fact, your Panthers are in the lead, 31-17.
And some confusion here. Are they going to re-kick this?
I think that's what the referee's telling them to do.
And that certainly looks to be the case here as the kicking unit's on the field. We'll tee it up again.
I don't necessarily see the problem of the kick. However, ladies and gentlemen, I'm at a loss for words again.
And they're backing the Panthers up here. Was there a penalty there? Or?
I didn't hear one. I didn't see no yellow laundry on the field.
Definitely some confusion going on here, but the Panthers will re-kick it.
As they're going to re-kick it here. Had to mute just in case any fan said anything that shouldn't be on stream.
It's a good call, good call.
Kick.
Oh, my goodness.
What did he do, offend the ball there? We apologize if anybody heard that. We do not condone the language of the Cabot Panther faithful.
Member of the Panther faithful was just a little excited there when he saw the yellow flag come out there again.
Encroachment on the receiving team, 5-yard penalty.
And we just had offsides on a kickoff. That may be the first time I've ever seen that happen, but we're going to kick this off again.
Can you have?
I apparently so. I guess so.
Tennessee must play by different rules in Arkansas.
I've never seen that happen. And they did not even have a ball on the field right there, but now they do. This will be the third kickoff attempt here. Third time's a charm. It's got to be.
We're going to hope. As we wait the kick. And here we go. Line kick, fielded at the 20. He's running the sideline, switches lanes here, and the ball does come out, but was that another flag, or was that just the football thrown between the refs there?
I'm going to hope that was a football thrown between the refs right there, Tristan.
So it does look like Collierville does maintain possession there after the fumble.
Ball's placed on the 34-yard line. It is going to be first down for the Dragons.
After 3 kickoffs, Collierville's finally going to take over here.
So it'll be 1st and 10 at about the 34-yard line here. Pettigrew calls for a snap, hands the ball off. Little misdirection there. He gets maybe 5 on the play.
Good stuff from the Cabot Panther defense there.
Troy Martin with the carry.
It's Troy Martin on the carry.
He was tackled by number 96 for the Panthers. That's Justin Subek. Assisting on that tackle,
so it's now 2nd down here for the Dragons. Apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for the kind of dead silence. We're kind of seeing if the refs are going to throw any last-minute flags here. Pettigrew's going to hand the ball off once again. He's around the outside, has a sea of white. He's going to push him back, and I do believe he will be short of the first down marker.
Nowhere to go, and that's Troy Martin once again on the carry. Comes around to the right side.
In on that tackle, number 28 for the Panthers, that's Ethan Roberts.
Ethan Roberts on the tackle there for the Panthers.
Looks like it will be about 3rd and short here. Third down here for the Dragons.
3rd and 4. Waiting the call here. 3 receivers stacked on the bottom of your screen.
Pettigrew drops back, looks, throws off his back foot. That's just going to be incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That was another design screen pass by Collierville. They've went to that the entire game.
That could have been possibly the longest first drive of the second half that I've ever seen.
I would say that was due to the amount of kickoffs that happened there.
Hopefully one of these days we will know exactly what happened. But regardless for that, back to live action now. The Dragons are going to punt it away here.
Color Carmack back to return.
High punt. It's going to hit the 24. It's going to be touched by a Dragon at about the 30.
It's a good Cabot Panther bounce there, and they'll start at their own 30.
So here comes Cabot Panther offense. Tristan, what's some of the things that this offense has been able to do is throw over the middle extremely well and find Birdsong and Jay for some touchdowns. Do you think that's going to be continued more of the same?
Well, I would hope so. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Right over the middle. That's where the weakness in the defense has been all night.
So the offense does take the field now. G, shotgun formation, sends a man in motion here. He'll hand the ball off, reverses it back to Jay. Jay not really going anywhere. Tyler G getting some good blocks. So he will get about 5.
Jay showing some of that power. We know he's got the speed, just runs a man over there.
That gave me a chill because I heard the pop all the way up here.
That's just more of that Cabot Panther creativity, getting Jay the ball in different ways.
And G, according to my roster sheet, is 5'8", 168. So that's got to be some pure driving, accelerating force, meaning velocity there.
Had a lot of momentum, a lot of confidence going in there.
Regardless of that fact, it is now 2nd and 3 here for the Panthers. 8:06 left. G's going to drop back, throw a little screen.
Passes incomplete to number 5, Braden Jay, on coverage for the Dragons.
As Jay was the intended receiver there.
They were looking to keep Jay hot, going back to the middle on the slant. May have been some contact there from the defender. The referee didn't see anything, though.
Regardless of that fact, there's a 3rd and 3 here with exactly 8 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter of play. Cabot looking to get at least 3 yards on this play to extend the chain gang.
Keep their momentum.
Tyler G sends a man in motion here. Fakes the handoff, keeps himself. Has a good block. G gets the first down for Cabot.
Great play design there. Design QB run. G right up the middle. Cabot Panther first down.
So G will get the first down on the ground for the Panthers. That is obviously good for another Cabot Panther first down.
I think we determined that.
As Tyler G is in the shotgun formation. He'll fake the handoff. He'll keep himself. Tries to get something out of nothing. He gets a couple yards there. What a good football IQ there.
That was an absolutely great decision by G there. If he would have handed that off to Mason Bell, he would have been blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Great decision there to keep it.
So it'll be about a 2nd and about 5, maybe 6 on the play on this play. Just about 7 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Ball is on the 49-yard line of Cabot. G changing the play at the line. G calls for the snap, drops back, looks, throws it to Colin Carmack, almost gets intercepted. But he'll juke away from one. And wow, what a great block there from number 81, Connor, the big dog Oregon.
That's the big dog Oregon right there, making a big block for Kyler Carmack.
And he was assisted by number 17, J.D. Mills.
You may recognize Connor Oregon because he is the thumbnail for tonight's stream.
Certainly one of the unsung heroes of that Cabot Panther offense.
Regardless of that, it is now another 1st and 10 here for the Panthers. G, it's 2 out left. Drops back, looks, pump fakes, rolls away from the pressure, throws it to Kyler Carmack. Kyler Carmack, oh, just misses it.
That was almost a great connection from G to Carmack. They made eye contact there because originally that was looking like a curl route from Carmack. He moved upfield, seeing his quarterback in trouble, tried to float it over top there, just unable to connect.
Yes. It is 2nd down here after the incomplete pass.
It's 2nd down, ball sitting on the 34-yard line.
Ball still on the 34. G once again in that shotgun. Sends Jay in motion here. He'll just hand the ball off. He breaks into the secondary, and he'll just be brought down at about the 34-yard line.
That's Mason Bell up the middle again. He had some room. Pretty good run there.
Time just continue to wind down here in the 3rd quarter of play. Your Panthers are still in the lead 31-17.
Right now the Panthers are just controlling the pace of this game, playing their way.
That's what they've been able to do on offense the whole night tonight. As Cabot now switches to the I formation here.
Rare I formation here for the Panthers.
G fakes the handoff. He drops back, looks, scrambles, steps away, throws it deep, has a man, Kyler Carmack, gonna catch, no! He just drops it at the last possible second.
Great play design there. Definitely caught Collierville off guard. They were just able to create pressure on G, unable to connect with Carmack once again.
Well, not to discredit Tyler G, because that was a beautiful pass after rolling away from coverage, or excuse me, pressure. There's now a 4 from 4 here. Coach Reed's going to keep his offense out on the field here. I guess he doesn't believe in his field goal unit.
Here we go, the I form once again.
Try to get Collierville to jump off all sides. It looks like they're going to call a timeout and maybe switch to the field goal unit here. So with 5:28 left to go here in the third quarter of play, your Cabot Panthers are in the lead 31-17. We'll be right back at the resume of action. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, here on a crucial 4th and 4 here for the Panthers as Tyler G will stay on the field here. Crucial call by Coach Reed here. G's into man of motion here. G going to drop back, and they're going to call the play dead. It could be a jump by the defense.
Flag on the play.
It's in that area of either encroachment or false start. We'll wait the call.
Prior to the snap, false start on the offense, number 3. 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
So at this point, do you just bring out your punting unit, or do you still try to go for it?
We'll see Coach Reed's call here.
Ashton Shirley will check back into tonight's game.
It's 4th down, ball sitting on the 33-yard line.
Panthers certainly confident in their offense, leaving them out here on 4th and 9.
Big 4th down here for the Panthers. Could switch all the momentum here. Birdsong in motion. G calls for the snap, drops back, pump fakes, steps in the pocket, keeps it himself. He's at the 30, 25. Ooh, G with a big hit, and I do believe he got enough of that first down.
It's going to be close. It'll depend on the spot here.
That's going to be a first down.
They will give it to him.
Time continues to roll here. Cabot just trying to do whatever they can to keep that clock rolling to get out of this cold Tennessee weather with victory.
Like I said earlier, they're just controlling the pace right now.
G sends man in motion. Hands the ball off once again. Oh, he's breaking to the outside. Gets it down to around the 10-yard line. That's number 24, Mason Bell, on the run.
Mason Bell currently is rolling right now in this Cabot Panther offensive line. Maybe this Collierville defensive line starting to get worn out. Holes are starting to show.
4:37 and counting left to go here in tonight's third quarter of action. And it was a first down here in the red zone here. The Panthers are. Birdsong, closest receiver to your screen. 2-man out left. Do believe that's Carmack and Jay. G calls for the snap. Hands it off once again. He's running to the outside. Mason tries to break free, and that is going to be stopped just outside the goal line at the 1.
Would this be the time we see the Cabot Panther signature QB sneak?
Well, just about every time we've been on the 1, the 2, or the 3, Tyler G has kept it himself and just punched it in here. So we could see it right here, and I think we're going to. They did have an extra man on the field, but a ref didn't see it. Don't see how.
Bell is the ball carrier in on that tackle.
Instead, it's a handoff to Bell. Nowhere to go, though. It'll be second down.
Also assisting number 70, Terrence Hansbrough. It brings up second down.
So it'll be 2nd and 1 here. G under center. But keep it himself, and he's in. Touchdown, Panthers.
And there is that signature Cabot QB sneak in for the touchdown, extending this lead.
Well, Tyler G, a player that we saw even last year, throwback to last year's North Little Rock game. Tyler G had a rushing touchdown, a passing touchdown, and many may forget, he had a receiving touchdown as well. So Tyler G is obviously a very versatile player on the offensive side of the ball.
So hard workers, here we go, the PAT to extend the lead to 21.
Kick, hold. Good. Yep, it is good. The score now is your Cabot Panthers 38, the Collierville Dragons 17. With 3 minutes 11 seconds left. your Panthers seem to be running away with this one.
They've got all the momentum right now, and they're looking to finish this one off.
Not going to lie, this Panthers offense, this Panther team is looking very good this year and could make a deep run in the playoffs if they keep this up.
Almost certainly, Tristan. They're on a roll right now, looking like they're going to cruise 5-0.
That's too close for comfort there. Like
Gotta
I've said,
keep the pressure on.
like I've stated many times this year, a young commentator stated last year at the North Little Rock game that, hey, they need to go ahead and get ready to leave, and somehow North Little Rock came back and won that game. So
we're not going to count Collierville out just yet. Right now, the Panthers have all the odds in their favor.
3:11 left to go here in the third quarter. Waiting the kickoff here. Hopefully it will be the only kickoff.
I don't really want to see another trifecta of kickoffs here, Tristan.
Kick. Here we go. Kick high, fielded, 10-yard line. Round to the outside. He's on the sideline. He'll be pushed out of bounds. The Dragons will take over.
That kickoff was handled by number 41. That's Austin Smith.
Austin Smith on the return
He was
there.
forced out of
The
bounds
Panther
by Panthers
defense
number
will trot out,
21,
looking to keep the momentum the
Tyler
offense has
Reed.
created.
Hopefully many of you heard when we came back from the half, but
Number 22,
star defensive back Jaden Rollins is out for the remainder of tonight's game with a hyperextended knee. We have not received word yet if he will be playing in next week's homecoming against Conway.
And we certainly hope Jaden is okay and wish him a speedy recovery.
Collierville taking over in their own territory here. Snap, hands the ball off. He'll break around to the outside. Has one man to beat, and whoa, he'll just be hit big by number 22, Houston Wiley.
Dragon ball was carrying that play. Number 4, Jaden Spencer. He was tackled by number 7, Landon Meeks.
Time still continuing to
Picking up some good yardage. Ball sitting on
Time
the
continuing to run out
36-yard
here.
line. Second down.
Second down here for the Dragons. Shotgun formation still. Pettigrew sends a man in motion. He'll hand it off to him. He breaks into the hole, and he'll be dropped at around the 43-yard line.
Good run by number
It'll
29.
be a Collierville first down. Interesting note here on the sideline. It looks like Grant Freeman's getting warmed up.
Well, with a lead this big, you could be wanting to take your star quarterback out and rest him for next week's conference game against Conway, who also is one of Cabot's biggest rivals in the Centennial Bank Bowl rivalry.
Centennial Bank Bowl, surely an important game for the Panthers coming up.
Here he drops back, looks, throws it deep, has a man, he catches it about the 45-yard line. He just back steps, and he'll be in Cabot territory on that one as he's pushed out of bounds at around the 40.
In the meantime, though, this Panthers defense, they've got to slow Collierville down. These first couple plays, they've been able to get huge chunks of yards.
In the force out, number 2, Tyler Parks.
Tyler Parks was the man credited with pushing him out of bounds there.
Dragons are driving.
Dragons are on a drive here, trying to get something going here as they're down 21 with 1:30 left to go in the third quarter. This is a meta motion. He'll hand it off to his halfback, and he'll be dropped at around the 35-yard line.
That's Jaden Spencer on the carry there.
Second down coming up for the
the
Dragons.
Number 4, Jaden Spencer picking up some good yardage. And on that tackle is number 35 for Cabot. That is Aaron Pouncey.
There you fake snaps twice. Try to get Cabot to jump off.
Well, sitting on the 35.
Tried to use that hard count earlier in the game. Didn't really work for him. Didn't work there.
Ball on the 35-yard line here. He could go to drop back, looks, throws it deep, has a man. That's going to be swatted away there by number 2, Houston Mo Money Parks.
That's actually Tyler Parks there, Tristan.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
It's all right. Either way, great coverage there.
I looked down, and I just happened to see the double 2. So I said Houston.
It's an honest mistake there,
Yeah.
Tristan. It's okay.
My apologies. That was Tyler Money Parks on the play.
Either way, great coverage there. Third down coming up for Collierville, 3rd and 5. Sends a man in motion.
Pettigrew low snaps. It's going to hand the ball off here. Goes around to the right-hand side. Flag comes in. A lot of the Panther fans are pretty upset as of right now with 31.1 left to go here in the 3rd quarter of play.
That tackle was by number 7. That is Landon Meeks. Number
Landon Meek on the tackle there.
Waiting the penalty call from the referee. I do believe the call could be for face mask, holding, anywhere around those lines.
After the play ended, personal foul on the offense. Penalty is 15 yards from where the first down was gained. The chains will be set at 1st and 10.
So there was personal foul on the play, so that will move the Dragons back. You can't be doing that if you want to somehow get back in the game here.
Certainly a mental mistake there once again by Collierville. Either way, it's still going to be 1st down.
There's still gonna be 31.1 seconds on the clock if they did fix the clock to calibrate correctly,
which it appears they have.
Well, it's 1st down for Collierville. Ball sitting on the 49-yard line.
Pettigrew looks to be changing the play at the line. Call for snap, drops back, looks, throws it deep, has a man, incomplete, just off the hands there of number 10, Braden Hendricks.
And that was Justin Carnes on the coverage there. Great coverage by Carnes.
Coverage was number 7 for the Panthers.
There's 8.7 left in tonight's 3rd quarter of play.
He's 2nd down there. Collierville tried to take a deep shot. Cabot was ready.
So it's 2nd and
Looks
10
like
for Collierville.
Collierville's head coach is changing the play for him. Trying to get one last heave to the end zone here before the 4th quarter officially begins. There's a timeout it's called here. I do believe it will be charged for Collierville. So with 8 seconds left, your Cabot Panthers are in the lead 38-17. We'll be right back as they resume of action.
Mid-South, the Landers Auto Group is very much in business. Interest rates are at record lows, as low as 0% APR financing. Buy your next vehicle securely online with the Landers Easy Pass. A fast, safe, and easy way to buy. Get started at landersmemphis.com. Value your trade, send your terms, get approved, and buy 100% online with just a few clicks. Plus, we'll bring the vehicle to you when you buy with the Landers Easy Pass. And remember, if it doesn't say Landers, you paid too much.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, here. 8.7 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Collierville has the ball. 38-17 is your score. Cabot in the lead. Looks like Pettigrew trying to get something, one last play before the end of the 3rd quarter so he can eliminate the 21-point deficit. As he throws it over the middle, it's going to be caught there. I do believe that's going to end the quarter, and it will. So at the end of the 3rd quarter here, your Panthers are in the lead, 38-17.
For a Collierville 1st down.
We'll be right back at the start of the 4th quarter.
All right, here's a good parking spot. All right, man, I'm excited about tonight's game.
Man, I love this Gladiator.
You know we're going to win.
We got this in the bag. This is a no-brainer, JoJo.
And we got to drive this awesome red Cabot Panther.
It's Cabot Panther red.
Gladiator to the game.
I mean, you know,
pretty bad.
the sun's out, the guns are out, which I love.
The guns are out?
Yes, they are. On the
I see that. Wow, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Did you get some new sunglasses?
I did, thank you.
Them are pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But, man, I'm excited about tonight's game. It's going to be awesome. We're going to win. Go Panthers. So, hey, you know what? All they have to do is give us a call, Red River Dodge, and we'll take care of them. They can visit our website at redriverdodge.com.
They can. I mean, here's the thing. They're going to be on the way to the game. Call us up. We'll deliver it to them. I mean, at Red River, we deliver. So it doesn't get any
It's a
easier.
win-win, just
really
like the
is.
game tonight.
Exactly.
Go Panthers. Let's get this game won. All right, hey, let's go to the game. Check it out, all right?
I can't wait.
All right, go Panthers, all right?
Let's do
All
this.
right, dude.
We are back here. 12 minutes left here in tonight's game. Dragons take over here in Panther territory. Ricky sends a man in motion. He'll hand the ball off. He'll just gain a couple yards there, if any.
And off to number 29, Troy Martin for a nice carry.
That's Trey Martin on the carry once again.
Number 96 with that tackle. That is Justin Subic. Well, sent on the 27-yard line.
He's 2nd and 6 for Collierville here.
Collierville trying to do whatever they can here in the next 12 minutes and counting to at least get the 21-point deficit down to at least, 14 or even 7 or even tie the game up. But keep running the ball like this, not using your timeouts or anything, then it will. As Pettigrew rolls out, has a man, and he will just popped off his shoulder pads, looks like, and it just falls to the ground, incomplete.
A risky throw there in the center of 3 Panther defenders. Could have been intercepted there. Right now, if you're Collierville, you're just looking for any kind of momentum right now, trying to get some points on the board.
It's going to bring up a Collierville, 3rd down.
Collierville has a 3rd and 6 now. They've been able to find success over the middle earlier on in the game, most effectively in the first half.
I would expect some pressure here from the Panthers on 3rd down.
Pettigrew drops back, looks. As he has a man, he caught it. It looks like he won't have enough for the 1st down. Maybe he does, waiting for the referee signal.
Pass complete, big carry by number 29, Troy Martin.
And Troy Martin will have enough for a Dragon 1st down.
Just another dump-off pass there for Collierville. Pick up the 1st down. Pressure was there.
As there's an injured Panther on the field. Can't tell as of right now who it is.
Looks to be Tyler Parks.
Looks like he may have caught a cramp in his leg.
Certainly hope he's okay. He's able to run off the field under his own power, though, so that's always a good sign.
So the referee's going to signal the clock to keep rolling here. Big possession here for the Dragons. Pettigrew shotgun formation here. Sends a man in motion. Didn't call for the snap. Play will be called dead. There either was a timeout or a false start.
Delay of game on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
Or there was a delay of game on the
And that's
thing.
another one of those mental mistakes for Collierville. Just unable to get their mind in the game right now.
Hopefully they'll be able to get a snap off here before the play clock does wind down. Just a little over 10 minutes now left in tonight's game. Since the man in motion, Pettigrew drops back, looks. He's going to throw it over his shoulder. He'll have nowhere to go. He'll stop at about the 20-yard line.
They went back to the wide receiver screen there, just nothing for him.
9:50 left to go here in the final quarter of play. Panthers still on the lead, 38-17. The Panther faithful is trying to get wild up here in the cold, trying to get the Collierville Dragons to make a mistake here at home. Oh, there's an interception on the play. What a great interception that was. There's just one man to beat, and that was number 18 on the interception. That will be Jared Whitman. What a great interception that was for the Panther defense to switch the momentum back to the Panther offense.
As soon as you said make a mistake, they made a mistake right there. Whitman with the interception. And that is almost, maybe the finish for this game.
Well, I was looking on the sideline over the course, and I don't think Tyler G will be coming back in for the remainder of tonight's game unless the score gets a little bit closer. So I do believe he is done for as of right now. So Grant Freeman will come in, but don't shy on Grant Freeman. Go back to the Jonesboro game when Tyler G got hurt. Grant Freeman came in and won the game for us.
Nice reps for Freeman here. Hands it off.
As he'll go nowhere, maybe get about 2 or 3 or maybe even 5 on the play.
That's Romello Reed on the carry there. Panthers certainly rotating some players in here that may not have seen action.
So a second down here for the Panthers after the interception from Whitman.
Ball set at the 45-yard line. It is second down for the Panthers.
Shirley and Carter will come in at receiver now.
Hand the ball off once again, and he'll have nowhere to go as Reed is dropped back deep in the backfield.
In the backfield by number 66, Jaden McKinney.
It's Jaden McKinney on the tackle there for the Dragons.
Third down here for the Panthers.
It's 3rd and 11, sitting on the 42-yard line for the Panthers.
8:18 left to go and counting here in tonight's game. 3rd and 11 here for the Panthers. Ball on the 42-yard line of Cabot.
See if Freeman slings one here.
Freeman sends a man in motion. He'll hand it off once again. LaMelo Reed around to the outside, breaks one, breaks another, and he will either just have enough or he's just a little bit short of the first down marker.
Pin on the referee's spot here. Looks like he's going to be a couple yards short. We'll see if the offense stays on the field. For now, it looks like they will.
Coach,
4th and 2.
Sorry for interrupting you, but Coach Reed and company has really been able to not really punt the ball that much, and it's really been sort of a key to the success for the Panthers here this year.
The offense has been rolling, and I'm sure the punter's okay with sitting out if the offense is putting up points.
Here we go, 4th and 2 here. Freeman, shotgun formation, calls for the snap, hands it off once again. LaMelo Reed will have it. He breaks one. He'll have even more. He'll be dropped at about the Collierville 39-yard line.
Romello Reed is absolutely rolling right now.
In on that tackle, number 21, Harrison Craig.
7:05 and counting left to go here in the game as time continues rolling here, as both teams only have 2 timeouts remaining. Ball is on the 39-yard line, as I stated earlier.
All sitting on the 39-yard line. It is first down.
Looks like there's a new quarterback in for the Panthers. It's number 14, Caleb Allen. So he'll hand the ball off, but that play will be over before it even began.
I was handed off to Dante Parker, and he's just had no room all night to get anything going.
Ball carrying that play, number 29, Dante Parker. He was tackled by number 93 for the Dragons.
So it'll be second down here for the Panthers after the blown-up play with 6:05 left. Caleb Allen shotgun formation here. Hands the ball off to LaMelo once again. Melo doesn't gain that many yards on that play.
Melo picking up some nice touches, though.
By number 93 for the Dragons.
Time continues to roll down. As long as the Panthers get a first down here and continues winding down that clock, this is pretty much, Cabot's game to control.
They've controlled the pace all night. They're doing it right now. Rotating players in and out as now Aiden Stratton has come into the game. 3rd and 12 here coming up. Allen will stay in at quarterback.
Allen here, shotgun formation, has 2 receivers far your screen. 1 close, sends a man in motion here. Fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. He spins, rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling. Gains about 5 on that play, so that'll bring up a 4th down for the Panthers.
And it looks like finally they will send out the punt team.
And that's the first time I've seen the punting unit for the Panthers in about 2 weeks.
I believe it is the 2nd time they have punted tonight. The first one was the high snap and ended up putting Collierville on the 1-yard line.
I tend to forget about bad stuff like that.
Well, it didn't seem to hurt the Panthers too bad as they still have a 21-point lead here. Just over 4 minutes to go.
The high punt. It'll be fielded at about the Collierville 1-yard line.
As soon as we talk about the 1-yard line, now Collierville's on their own 1-yard line. Interesting note here, Tyler Parks running back onto the field. Looks like he's okay.
Hopefully that is true here. He can finish out the game with 4:23 left. The Dragons have just about the length of the football field to get any sort of points on the board.
And as soon as I say that, it looks like Coach Reed's going to take Tyler Parks out of the game.
Doesn't want to risk hurting his star defensive back.
Make sure he's healthy.
First and 10 here for the Dragons. In their own end zone here. Drops back, looks, throws it, has a man caught. He'll be wrapped up, dropped out of bounds by number 40 of the Cabot Panthers. That's Sam Falsinelli.
Pass complete to number 9, Noah Flashcamp.
Noah Flashcamp is the one who caught the pass there.
It looks like Flashcamp's a little shaken up there. It looks like he's going to take himself out.
Number 30 on that tackle, that's Blake Evans. It brings up a 2nd down.
Be second and 3 here. 3:49 left to go in the game here. Big U drops back, looks, pump fakes, takes it himself over the middle. Ooh, oh, ball. Oh, I thought I saw the ball drop. Whew. Oh, my heart skipped a beat. My apologies there.
He was able to hold on to the ball, but he took a big shot there in the middle.
That's number 12, Pettigrew.
Pettigrew is able to get the 1st down for his team, I do believe.
And a flag has been thrown on the play.
I do believe it could be holding on 65 after the way he reacted to that. Correcting 65 to the Dragons. Cole Waycaster.
As we await for one of the multiple times tonight on the referee's decision.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. The result of the play was a 1st down. It'll be half the distance to the goal, 1st and 10 from that spot.
Ball's placed on the 6-yard line. It is 1st down for the Dragons.
Collierville drops back, looks, throws it deep. Ooh, incomplete. Just dropped it on the last second there.
Looked like he may have had a man there, just unable to hang on.
3:14 left to go here in tonight's game. Your Panthers still on top, 38-17. The Cabot Panther faithful has been quite the entertainment here tonight. So just hand the ball off, and he breaks into the secondary. He's at the 30, the 35, 40, the 50, the 40, the 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. He will tiptoe into the end zone. Touchdown, Collierville.
And that's Troy Martin on the carry once again. He finally breaks one off.
The Cabot Panther faithful are calling for a hold there. Referees didn't see it.
Touchdown, Collierville.
The Dragons have put some points up here late.
as everybody on the Cabot side is calling for a hold, but the referee is just shrugging them off, giving them the cold shoulder tonight.
Well, with the temperatures here tonight, it might as well be the cold shoulder.
Both figuratively and literally. PAT up and is good. Oh, hit the.
Extra point attempt by Alabama.
That's a little dong off the scoreboard there.
So 2:58 left to go here in tonight's game. The Cabot Panthers are on top, 38-24. We'll be right back when the kickoff, when the kickoff team gets on the field.
Here we go. The kickoff team and the hands team is taking the field here. Panthers look to be preparing to defend an onside kick, and there may be one coming.
After the score here, looks like Tyler G will be coming back into the game as he's warming up on the sideline. Onside kick is recovered by Cabot. That was recovered by number 15, Chandler Carter. He just catches it and he falls to the ground. As here comes Tyler G and company. Tyler G was only able to take one possession off before he has to return to the game.
Well, this is Coach Reed looking to seal the deal here. He wants to run the clock out. If they end up putting points on the board, it does no harm for the Cabot Panthers.
It does no harm, does them good. First and 10 ball on the 49 here. G under center here in the I form. Hands the ball off, and that play will be blown up at the line of scrimmage.
It looks like the Panthers will ride with Romello Reed. Say that 3 times fast as the game continues here, looking to run out the clock.
Be second 11 here after the blown up run. Ball's on the 48, 2:30 left to go here in the game.
11 to go.
G looking to the sideline for the call. Back under center is G. Calls for the snap. He'll hand it off once again. LaMelo Reed breaks away from one. Doesn't break away from two as he's just wrapped up in the backfield. Could it be time to go to a pass here, Tristan?
Well, right now you just want to take care of the ball. There's 2 minutes left. I wouldn't be surprised if they just ran it again, to be honest with you.
Number 21, that is Romello Reed.
Now we are now under 2 minutes left of game time play before the game will be over. Be a 3rd and 11 here on the still on the 48-yard line.
The Dragons are playing the long game here. They're not using their timeouts.
48-yard line, 11 to go.
G looking for the sideline for the call.
Mason Bell is back in the backfield.
Back in the I formation. G hands the ball off. Round the outside, breaks one. He's at the 50, and a flag comes out late.
This one is in the Panther backfield. See what the call is here.
And the call here from the referee.
Still waiting on the official call here. They're discussing something with the Collierville coach. Minute 14 left.
Ball was on the 48.
On the offense, The penalty is declined. It will be 4th down. Timeout, Collierville.
So there was a chop block there on the Panthers there. Timeout was taken, so 1:14 left in tonight's game, 38-24 your score. We'll be right back after this. We're back here. 1:14 left to go here in tonight's game. As fans are already starting to look towards the exits here. Oh, that for the kick here.
And here we go.
Pooch kick. Need to get it. Cabot's got it. They're on the ball. Looks like number 15 for Cabot was the one who got the ball. That's Chandler Carter once again.
That's the second time. Great play by Carter. Gets his hands on the ball, falls down.
45 seconds exactly left. 2 timeouts for both teams. Will we start to see Collierville use those timeouts? We're waiting for Cabot to take the field here.
It'll be first down for Cabot.
Here comes the Panthers. G and the quarterback in the victory formation here. It's like they're just going to kneel it down. Timeout will be called. Charged Collierville with 40.5 seconds left.
Timeout. Collierville, their final timeout.
Excuse me, that was their final timeout. According to the scoreboard, they still had 2 remaining. So, Tristan, I want to take a second to reflect on tonight's game, and I'll take the offense and you take the defense. Who is your defensive MVP for tonight?
Right now, I'd say Tyler Parks or even Jared Whitman coming up with that interception. Parks was great in man coverage all night.
Offense, I'm going to have to take Tyler G. You know, he had a great couple passes over the middle. Great long bombs, just great rushes. Tyler G's really been the versatile quarterback that we've known him to be. As this looks to be the final play of tonight's game.
Victory formation and the kneel down.
It looks like the clock will just run out here. Real quick, we want to thank all of our viewers for viewing tonight's game. We want to thank the Cabot Panther faithful for traveling all the way to Collierville. We want to give a special shout out to Mr. Massey, to Tobias Landriff, and Evan Tonneson for running crew tonight. Jack Starnes on the field. But that'll be it for tonight's game. So far, the Cabot Panthers will improve to 5-0 on the season as they beat Collierville 38-31. For CHTV Sports, I'm Tristan Harlan.
And I'm Tristan Bates.
We'd like to wish you a good night and a good weekend, everybody. And remember, go Panthers.
All right, here's a good parking spot. All right, man, I'm excited about tonight's game.
Man, I love this Gladiator.
You know we're going to win.
We got this in the bag. This is a no-brainer, JoJo.
And we got to drive this awesome red Cabot Panther.
It's Cabot Panther red.
Gladiator to the game.
I mean, you know,
pretty bad.
the sun's out, the guns are out, which I love.
The guns are out?
Yes, they are. On the
I see that. Wow, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Did you get some new sunglasses?
I did, thank you.
Them are pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But, man, I'm excited about tonight's game. It's going to be awesome. We're going to win. Go Panthers. So, hey, you know what? All they have to do is give us a call, Red River Dodge, and we'll take care of them. They can visit our website at redriverdodge.com.
They can. I mean, here's the thing. They're going to be on the way to the game. Call us up. We'll deliver it to them. I mean, at Red River, we deliver. So it doesn't get any
It's a win-win, just
really
like the
is.
game tonight.
Exactly.
Go Panthers. Let's get this game won. All right, hey, let's go to the game. Check it out, all right?
I can't wait.
All right, go Panthers, all right?
Let's do it.
All right, dude.